witnesses, including anybody.
Okay, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. Glory, glory to the eternal for living God. Remember, I might not know his plan, might not understand it, but all I have to do is be obedient to what he is calling from me. And for anybody out there to sit up there and tell me that God ain't asking them to do something with their life, they would be lying to themselves and they would be lying to all the people in the world. So glory, glory to the eternal forever living God. Yah. Now, on this video, I want to put up three different news stories up, and then I'm just going to come back with my commentary.
The two juveniles shot and killed in a hail of bullets outside of a Northeast convenience store.
And the city is now offering a $50,000 reward as investigators search for the killers. Fox 5's Bob Barnard is live where the shooting happened with the very latest. Bob?
Yeah, Shamari and Angie, at this time yesterday, this convenience store parking lot was full of police officers, a terrible crime scene. D.C. police today are telling us that despite the fact that there are a number of security cameras on the outside of this building, they were not working. So police do not have video of the shooting or suspects. The young victims were 14-year-old Tyale Coates and 12-year-old Milo Young. Tyale died here at the scene. Milo was rushed to the hospital, but he did not survive his wounds. This happened around 3:30 p.m. Tuesday. MPD says the two victims were in a larger group of young people in the parking lot outside the Circle 7 convenience store here. Police believe the group was targeted, but not necessarily the boys who were killed. Although dozens of shots were fired on the outside of this building, they were not working, so police do not have video of the shooting or suspects. The young victims were 14-year-old Tyale Coates and 12-year-old Milo Young. Tyale died here at the scene. Milo was rushed to the hospital, but he did not survive his wounds. This happened around 3:30 p.m. Tuesday. MPD says the two victims were in a larger group of young people in the parking lot outside the Circle 7 convenience store here. Police believe the group was targeted, but not necessarily the boys who were killed. Although dozens of shots were fired, nobody else was struck or wounded by the gunfire. Police believe there were two gunmen, but more people with them, so others could be implicated in this case. The gunmen were on foot when they opened fire, but likely fled the scene in cars. People in the surrounding neighborhoods where the boys lived are understandably upset.
It was like, pow, 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 pow. It went off for a couple of minutes.
That's insane. That's insane. 60 shots for two kids. That's insane.
When you hear two young people lost their lives.
I'm so sorry for their mothers. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry for their mothers.
I lost a son, so I already know how that feels to lose a child. So, yeah, prayers to the family, man. That's it.
Police have been back here at the scene today. They are looking for witnesses, including anybody who may have seen something while driving past the crime scene on I-295. Again, this was at 3:30 Tuesday afternoon. The city is offering a $50,000 reward for information, $25,000 for each of the two victims, for information that...
This is crazy right here. Kids killing kids, but with the 50,000 on the post, they gonna come forward. Somebody is gonna snitch. That's $50,000 right there. They gonna find out real fast who did that. But it's just a damn shame when the young youth can't even be kids no more. You know what I'm saying? They cannot be kids. You know me, I'm outside of this because I never seen nothing like this. When I was in school, Columbine happened when I was in, I guess I was like a fifth grader or something, you know what I'm saying? Columbine happened when I was like in the fifth or sixth grade or something, you know what I'm saying? So we really didn't see anything like this. Now, what do we do as a community to protect our children? We got to look out for these young people. It's a damn shame when they're fighting each other in these battles to bloody death for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Because nothing, the only thing that came out of this was loss of life. So over nothing. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that came out of the two little young brothers being unalived at that gas station is nothing. Don't nobody win nothing. Don't nobody get smarter. Don't nobody get stronger. Ain't nobody lifted up. Ain't nobody helped. Ain't nobody saved. Ain't nobody protected. Ain't nobody taught. What is the lesson to come out of this? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Nothing at all. Just a loss of life.
Asked him, did anyone try to gang up on him? His answer, no, sir. How long did this go on? Roughly 2 minutes. Was Carmelo angry? Yes, sir. Was Austin angry? Yes, sir. Carmelo started refusing to leave. Prosecutors, who was provoking? Carmelo. Austin leans in to push him and Carmelo stabs him. Carmelo had his hands inside a backpack and we thought it was a bluff. He says he and others didn't believe Carmelo would do anything because they live in a, quote, safe community. Austin fell down the bleachers onto his back and he got up. He lifted up his shirt where his chest was all bloody and he said, I think I got stabbed. Prosecutor, did he say anything? I think he said, oh my God. Another student, Jalen.
I don't get it. To all the people that is in the world that's listening to this message, to all my brothers and sisters in there, I don't get racism like that. God, he said that you will be, what's the proper way of saying it? I can't say denounced. You will be down. You will be trodden down under group by a beast system. White people don't understand that they're the beast system. That's what they don't understand. You will be trampled down underfoot in the last days in the land of your captivity.
Matthews backed up the state's case when prosecutors asked.
He said, so I'm just saying it right now. For a racist white person to be racist, you're fulfilling your father's. Your father is the devil. You are the antichrist. You know what I'm saying? You are the beast system. Any white person that gives into racism towards black people, we are God's chosen people. God said, in the last days, you will be trampled down underfoot by a system. Who lives in the land of their captivity? Black people, you know what I'm saying? We haven't got up out of America yet, but he said it's a system that's against us. What is the system that's against black people? You might ask. Jehoshaphat, white supremacy. So white people don't know that they're fulfilling prophecy just by them and their evil. They are the beast system the Bible talks about. God, he warns us as black people. He said, hey, my children, don't let it drive you crazy. That's charged. That's an order. God gave you an order not to let racism, which is the mark of the beast, which is the beast system that plays through white racism in this country. He says, don't let it drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's enough oppression over black people to make us go crazy. If God said that it will drive you crazy, white supremacy in this country will drive a black person crazy. But our God, remember, we serve the real God, not the fake God, the real God, all the heavens and all of eternity, of all of time, matter, and of existence. That's who our Father is. And he said, don't let white racism, the mark of the beast system, drive you crazy, or it will. It's crazy. I didn't watch out this last 90 days. I have watched racist white people get beat up. Talk about, oh, you chipping out, you're racist. Don't be derogatory towards me with language, trying to put me in the system, calling me an animal like your great grandfather did and built up systems to persecute me over it. And you just doing the same shit that he doing. Excuse my language. You're just doing the same things that your forefathers did for so long and you ain't nothing changed with you. I have watched white people getting, how do you let your racism let a wild animal eat you? I seen a story on the news where a racist white person was doing something to a black person and ended up getting ate by an alligator. Let me repeat it again. A racist white person was doing something to a black person and it caused that racist white person to get eaten, not maimed, not mauled, not scratched up, eaten by a wild alligator. You know what I'm saying? So we already know that racism costs this country trillions of dollars, but that's not good enough. In the last 90 days, I have seen white people set on fire, white people beat up, white people eaten by wild animals. What else am I going to see? You know what I'm saying? What else am I going to see with white folks? I'm not saying that all of them, but what am I going to see in the next 90 days with racist white people and their racism, getting fired on the job? I don't understand. Racist white people don't understand. You cannot apologize for the hatred that you have inside of your heart. You can't apologize for that because that is already soaked up into the person that you already are. So I done seen them fired on the job. I done seen them sued. I done seen them ate by wild animals. I done seen them beat up. I done seen them shot at. What was the last one? Set on fire all over racism, all over their anti-black hatred through bigotry towards black people have caused them to lose their life, lose their job. I seen the one story where the one white man, he killed his daughter because she liked the black people. So damn. Okay, God said for us not to go crazy over racism. Look at the white folks that are racist. Ain't they going crazy? This is the last days. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know you in the last days. Now, far as the case, if those two white boys wasn't intimidating and threatening and trying to beat up on the poor brother, one of them would still be alive to this day. The brother, he can go either two ways. He can either go into completely becoming a white nationalist and a white supremacist and a wood. He can go into that hating black people, or he can learn that caused his brother death and that was evil. But what I think in the case, you shouldn't be bullying people. You shouldn't be picking on people. What do they say? The scientists say that the way our brain is set up, when we're in danger, anybody, don't matter. Either you're going to run away or you're going to stay there and fight. So you put any animal, remember, the white folks, they say we animals, right? That's what they say. We all animals. Even a damn roach is a damn animal. Even a damn lobster and a octopus is a damn animal. Okay, I guess that's what you're saying. So since we're animals, the scientists say you only got two choices to make. Either you're going to run away. They call it fight or flight. Either you're going to run away or you're going to fight. So with those two white people knowing that, why didn't they understand that the brother only got two options? Either he's going to run or he's going to fight. But if they wasn't trying to bully him up in that meat, you know what I'm saying? He still be alive. It's not like he's some vagrant person, some vagabond, some homeless person that came to the school and he was like, oh, it's raining outside. Can I sit under your tent? Then they would probably have the right to tell him, sir, you're not even supposed to be on this campus. You're not going to sleep here or nothing. You can leave. They would be in the right. But he a student, and that's a track meet. He a student, and that's a track meet. So I don't see where they get off at. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why everybody don't understand. But last time, let's go again.
Asked him, did it look like Austin was trying to pick a fight? His answer, no, sir. Did it look like Carmelo Anthony was trying to pick a fight? Yes, sir. Did this look like self-defense to you? No, sir. Was Carmelo Anthony the aggressor? Witness, yes, sir. Prosecutors asked him, did anyone try to gang up on him? His answer, no, sir. How long did this go on? Roughly 2 minutes. Was Carmelo angry? Yes, sir. Was Austin angry? Yes, sir. Carmelo started refusing to leave. Prosecutors, who was provoking? Carmelo. Austin leans in to push him and Carmelo stabs him. Carmelo had his hands inside a backpack and we thought it was a bluff.
See, that's why people got to understand you are not their father. You're not their mother. You're not the police. You're not an authority. You're not a law enforcement. You're not none of that. You're just a common people. Keep your hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing. But everybody learns that in the 2nd grade. If you don't want somebody else's hands on you, you keep your hands to yourself. But they thought that the young brother was trash. They thought that they can gang up on him. They thought that they could beat him up inside of that tent and wouldn't nothing happen to them over that. You know what I'm saying? The main case is keep your hands to yourself.
He says he and others didn't believe Carmelo would do anything because they live in a, quote, safe community. Austin fell down the bleachers onto his back and he got up. He lifted up his shirt where his chest was all bloody and he said, I think I got stabbed. Prosecutor, did he say anything? I think he said, oh my God. Another student, Jalen Matthews, backed up the state's case when prosecutors asked him, did it look like Austin was trying to pick a fight? His answer, no, sir. Did it look like Carmelo Anthony was trying to pick a fight? Yes, sir. Did this look like self-defense to you? No, sir. Was Carmelo Anthony the aggressor? Witness, yes, sir. Prosecutors asked him, did anyone try to gang up on him? His answer, no, sir. How long did this go on? Roughly 2 minutes. Was Carmelo...
For a child to have I never said that.
And then let me follow that up with that question. It's not okay, is it?
I mean, it depends on what point you come from. I don't.
Please explain. What point would make it okay for somebody under the age of 15 to possess a firearm?
I would.
Well, you do know. You just said it depends. So let the jury know, based upon the questions from the state and your answer, when is it okay for someone under the age of 14 or a child to have a gun?
I mean,
That shouldn't even be something that is brought up, but you see how they try to vilify and turn the young brother into a villain. He's the victim. So how are you trying to vilify the victim? He's not even alive to be able to defend himself. And then he was murdered in the most cowardly ass way of running away from the situation. Because remember, you have fight and flight. You know what I'm saying? He chose to flight, and he's still being demonized. He's still being dehumanized as why he got a gun. That doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? What is the end result? He was murdered. You know what I'm saying? That's the end result. It don't matter if he had one pair of shoes on. It don't matter if he had a pair of scissors in his pocket. It don't matter if he had a late video ticket in his damn shoe. It don't matter. What matters is the end result. What was the end result? He was murdered. He was shot in the back by a coward. You know what I'm saying? That is the end result. But from our children, you see, they already try to put them as they're grown people, and then they try to demonize them automatically. You know what I'm saying? That is the victim. You know what I'm saying? How would you sit up there and try to demonize the victim and they lost their life? Makes no sense.
I mean, everybody had their own viewpoint of it. That's why I say it depends.
And I'm asking your viewpoint, based upon your testimony, based upon what you've offered to this jury, when is it okay?
I mean, protection-wise, if you ask me.
Go on, please. I did ask you.
That's it.
What do you mean protection-wise?
Depending on the area you grew up in or the area you stay in, maybe.
And so when the state of South Carolina put you on the stand, they understood that you felt it was okay to break the law for protection.
Objection to the question.
It is your testimony that it is okay to break the law for protection purposes.
I don't know, family. I might have to. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've been living my life, because the law ain't gonna come try to save me. You know what I'm saying? The law ain't gonna, when I need the law there in that instant in time, the law ain't gonna be there to help me like that. So I'm gonna have to do whatever the hell I gotta do to survive. That is my God-given right to live. You know what I'm saying? To live. And if I gotta do this or do that, guess what? That's what I'm going to do. But the most saddest thing out of these two cases it was 2 cases that I have brought forth, I learned that court is the new church. It is. You know what I'm saying? It is. It's all about feelings. It's all about emotions. It's all about the lawyers and the DA who can give the best sermon. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? People go to court like they're going to church to get some type of feeling. You know, when you go to church, you get a good feeling out of it. You get filled with the Holy Spirit. Nowadays, the court is the new church. And the DA and the lawyers, those are the preachers. Just like a preacher get up and he started screaming a sermon, or he started singing, or he started preaching, and the people, they feel the spirit. Court is no different now in 2026. Court is the new church. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it is. And whoever can speak more passionate, whoever can speak more elegant, whoever can sit up there and put their emotions in their speech is going to lead the people. You know what I'm saying? The jury, that's the choir. The lawyers, that's the preacher. You know what I'm saying? The judge, he the people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I get out of looking at both of these cases. I learned that court is the new church. That's what it is. And who can ever preach more? The whatever lawyer or DA, which one of them is the better preacher is the one that's going to win the damn trial. Because that's the only thing that I'm getting out of court in these two different cases. The only thing that I'm getting out of it is that the lawyer, he's the preacher. And if he know how to preach real good, he gonna win the people. If the DA knows how to preach real good, because all you seen in the court trials is them screaming and yelling and getting all emotional. Forget all of that. What is the facts? What is the end result? What happened? That should be the only thing that matters. But no, remember, court is the new church. They go in there to get a good feeling. They go into court to get a good message. That's all it is, family. That's all it is to me now as I look at it.
King, how can I help you? Yes, can I place an order for 10 sesame chicken dinners?
I'm so sorry, say that one more time.
Can I place an order for 10 sesame dinners and 10?
1 second. Someone please, you might hold on just a moment, please. Thank you. Just a one order sesame chicken?
No, 10.
10?
Yes, sesame dinners.
What size? Combo? Lunch or just a regular?
Combo.
Combo. 10 order sesame chicken combo?
Yes.
Okay, what's your phone number?
I'm not done placing my order.
Okay.
Can I get 10?
Do you mind giving me one moment, please? Thank you. Just a moment. Thank you. Hello, thank you for holding. Go ahead. Hello? Hello, Sebastian, how can I help you? One small 112 and a 1 short echo, right? What's your phone number? Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Hello?
I'll finish off the video, but I just got to talk to my brothers and my sisters. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? I already know a lot of our people ain't going to show up until the last moment. 70% of our people are going to show up. They got the damn message. But as I talk to our brothers and sisters today, a lot of people don't even know about Cyrus. Have no idea. Can you imagine that? You know what I'm saying? This is how much they off the loop and they into their own life, in their own world. Anthony, they thought he was a football player. You know what I'm saying? This is black people I'm talking to. So when y'all talk about a boycott, you have to follow through. You know what I'm saying? You can't be all lazy and stuff sitting there. Oh, we going to boycott this month. Oh, we going to boycott next month. No, Negro. If you going to boycott, you going to boycott for life. You know what I'm saying? Some of our people, they not going to get the message until the end. Okay, I understand that. But at the same time, when you get the damn message, will you follow through with the people? I remember when Kaepernick he bended a knee. That was back a long time ago. I really ain't watched football since then. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? And the Raiders is my team all day long. But he made a position. We were right back out there doing whatever we want to do all over again. So I just ask my brothers and sisters out there, when you see your people doing something, listen to them. You know what I'm saying? Listen to other black people. You know what I'm saying? If you out the loop and you really don't care, you just living your life, y'all the ones that be making us look stupid, because 70% of us are going to do what we have to do. We didn't pull up. We pulled up early. We pulled up 3 weeks early. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pulled up 3 weeks late. So when we talking and we telling y'all stuff in person, please do it. If we boycotting something, we got to do this all together as a unit, as one people. It can't be 70% of us not going to the hair and nail salons, and then 30% of us just don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Don't give a damn. Y'all got to follow what we're saying to y'all and do it. So pass the word. You ain't got to like, you ain't got to share, you ain't got to comment, but you do got to pass this word. Peace and blessings be to your night.
Yes. Are you ready to take my order?
Yeah, did you say the 10 sesame chicken combo? And what else you say?
10 sesame combo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what else?
And 10 orange chicken combo.
10 orange chicken combo. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Phone number.
678 999 8212.
Okay, sure. By the way, you know where we are?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
How long?
10 minutes.
Okay.
Thank you.